Let's look at that first foot of Donne's poem, where he uses a strong weak stress rather than weak strong. The weak strong foot is called an iamb, and if there's a strong weak foot in a line of iambs, we can think of it as a backwards iamb and call it an inverted foot. But it does have its own name. A foot with one strong syllable followed by one weak syllable is called a trochee. So we can have a trochaic dimeter, or a trochaic pentameter, and so on. Okay, here's a little challenge for you.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blindworm's sting, lizard's leg and howlet's wing, for a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble.
This is the witch's chant in Shakespeare's play Macbeth. Can you tell me what the basic meter is? Here's a hint for how to find out. Read it aloud, clapping your hands where it seems natural to do so. The places where you clap will be strong syllables. Find out how many of those there are and then see if you can divide the line into feet. How did you get on? If you came up with trochaic tetrameter, you've obviously been paying attention. Double, double, toil and trouble. Dum-de, 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 dum-de. Strong, weak, 4 times. And there are some variations. Notably, most of the lines lack the weak syllable at the end. You'd think someone would have come up with a name for a foot with one syllable, but there isn't one. The best we can do is say that it's an incomplete foot. There should be an extra weak syllable there, but there isn't. The technical way to talk about an incomplete foot is to say that it is catalectic. But it isn't a term you're going to come across very often. Most people will just say there's a missing weak syllable at the end of the line. There's another variation in line 9. For a charm of powerful trouble. There seems to be an extra weak syllable in there. There are 2 ways we can explain this. One way is to scan it as I have done here with the extra syllable. But we could also consider it as a form of elision. That is, we could read powerful as powerful, missing out the weak syllable in the middle.